Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Suzanne Steele, and this evening you're here to take a first look at what we believe is a better way to a life in balance. I am joined this evening with three amazing ladies: Anne Brienza, who's also in New Hampshire, Nancy Lindblom, who is in Florida, and Lori Jones, who is in South Carolina. So we really want to share with you what we believe is a way to enrich lives, uplift the world, and share prosperity.
We're talking about a company that is a Japanese health research institute known as Nikken. It was founded in the 70s and it didn't open in America right away, not until the late 80s. And then it grew to have the world's headquarters in North America by 2000. The company has no debt, and there are billions of sales across the globe with millions of satisfied customers and consultants as well.
And our philosophy is the 5 pillars of health. The founder of our company, Mr. Musanu, I cannot pronounce that properly for some reason, but his mom was the one who absolutely wanted to instill in him this philosophy. And it is that our inner core is our spirit. And then we have our mind, our body, our family, our society, and our finances. And all of those should be healthy pillars in our life. They should not only be healthy, but they should be balanced. And so those are the 5 pillars. And so in your life, and while you're watching this, think about in your life what may be out of balance. Do you have a healthy body? Do you have a healthy mind? Do you have healthy family relationships? Do you have, do you give back to society? And do you have a healthy finances? So be thinking about those, maybe 1 or 2 or more out of balance while you're watching this.
So the pillar that is the number one source of stress for most people is the finance pillar. And that's because most people are on the left side of these 4 quadrants, otherwise known as the cash flow quadrant, created by a man named Robert Kiyosaki. On the left side, you're either an employee, meaning you have a job, or you're self-employed and you own a job. 96% of the people fall in these 2 quadrants. And you see this young woman who feels like she's in a box. Maybe it's because she can't take the time off when she wants to or do the things she wants to. And then you see this doctor on the bottom. He is self-employed. He looks like he's a little stressed, and he only gets paid when he is seeing patients. On the right-hand side, though, they are earning 96% of the wealth, but it's only 3% of the people are doing these things. These are either business owners or investors. And a business owner is someone who perhaps might have a franchise, like Starbucks, for instance, or a different type of business that we are introducing you to this evening. Or you could be someone like Warren Buffett, pictured here, who has enough money that his money is working for him. Now, for me, I started in this gig economy, fortunately, 22 years ago. And this might be a new term now, but it started in the music industry, where musicians would play a gig, doing something they loved on the weekend or in the evenings. And it created an additional source of income, but it was their passion. Well, now we term this gig economy as different ways of creating additional income, and it's changed because our environment has changed. We now have these smartphones, these devices that may be helpful in some cases. In this case, you can have a business anywhere in the globe as long as you've got some bars on your phone or your device. It allows you to be portable, allows you to hopefully create some better work-life balance. And we have a new generation called the millennials, and they've seen a shift in traditional jobs. They've seen their parents, their grandparents, and other family members perhaps that have lost jobs. Like myself, I did have a job that was very stressful in the corporate world, but I did start this gig, and I was very glad that I did because 2 years ago I was outsourced. And at that time, I now had an additional source of income.
And the health facts that we currently have is that our bodies are burdened. And Suzanne touched upon stress, and it does affect your body, your whole body. It impacts your heart. There's diabetes out there. People are tired. There's allergies, sleep, and weight loss. All of these make your body stress and stresses your life with your family. And sleep, this young lady here looks very tired, and one poor night's sleep drops your immune system by 60%. Can you imagine multiple nights without getting sleep? You can't really function on that. And weight, we are now in the United States considered overweight. There's so many adults and children that are overweight or obese. And the weight loss industry is $20 billion annually. We should change this around so everybody's healthy, and we can. And water. Bottled water is found to have contaminants. I live in Florida where I won't even cook with my tap water, which it's fine according to everybody else, but I'm now a Nikken water rat with my Pymag water, and everything tastes so much better, and we're much healthier. But we don't know what's in all the water, and even well water has too many minerals in it. So we have some solutions. These are the health facts.
And so with all of those health facts, we have trends, and they are the new childhood trends. And I see this every day as a cafeteria manager in a middle school. Many of the children come in and they're tired. They haven't slept well for a number of reasons. They are up late at night with their electronics, and what they don't realize is that all of those electronics, and they are wonderful, they can be great, just like Suzanne said with your business, but what they do is they zap your energy. And so we have children who don't eat properly, they don't eat their vegetables, and they don't get exercise, they don't get sunlight, all of the things that they need. And so the trend is obesity and diabetes, and this is happening to children now. Whereas years ago, it was just the older people that had the poor situation with their bodies and their minds and not being able to sleep. So this is the health trend, and it's pretty scary, but there is a solution.
And what is the answer? Take personal responsibility for your self-care. We, as speakers here, and there's a number of Nikken wellness consultants on that, we choose active wellness. And we have chosen to be healthy by choice, not by chance. And we didn't do it right away overnight. We gradually added these technologies to our wellness home and have become very, very healthy, and sharing it with everybody through this avenue of the Zoom calls and giving products to people to try and experience. So we choose active wellness.
And these choices don't come overnight. They come over a consistent daily choice that you make to make a difference. Little choices in whether or not you want to be nice to the person that you're living with, and you say nice things to them instead of nasty things. That's choices in behavior, choices in your relationship. How about choices in whether or not this afternoon, it happened to me around 4:30, I thought, maybe I'll have some cheese and crackers. But then I thought, you know what? That's not a good idea. So I chose one of the Nikken young barley supplements that you're going to hear about instead, with a nice glass of water. And so those choices add up every day. Choices in your income, whether or not you choose to create an additional source of income like we have done, that you're going to hear about, and that will add to your current status in your income situation, or you choose to just spend it all. What results is whether or not you choose to do these little behaviors and habits that create the difference, and whether or not you're going to be like the lady on the right with her sunglasses on, looking up at the sunny day and smiling, or the lady down on the bottom that's stressed out and crying. I know I'd rather be the one looking up at the sun.
And so as consultants, we are on a mission, the Nikken Certified Wellness Home. That is what we share, and it is good news. We have nutrition, E is the energy, W is water, and S is sleep. And this is like a greenhouse. It brings all those natural things in to our homes so that our environment in our home promotes our health and helps us to stay healthy.
And the first letter in news is nutrition. And here we have just a few of the Nikken nutritionals, which are food-based. And I know that they all work synergistically together. And there's the bone health up there, which my husband and I have gotten extremely good results. There's only some showing here. The barley green grass, which is probably the best thing you can put in your gut. The KVB is the protein shake. I have it for breakfast and lunch, and I have my healthy meal at night. And what is not shown is here, we have many others. There's skin and hair care. So there's a lot of nutritionals to look at, and there's a great opportunity for customers to get a good discount and a money-back guarantee. Not many people give that. So that's the nutrition.
So the E in the news is our energy products, and they replicate nature in a sense that they're bringing Mother Earth in the way of magnetics and minerals that create negative ions, and also bioreflective fibers, the energy of light, the sun. Nikken has transformed these products so that we can use them. We put them in our shoes, we wear them around our neck, we sit on them, sleep on them, use them as preventative as well as recovery. You'll see our bioreflective kinetic tape that looks like it's at the top. That is an amazing product. It's very affordable, that takes kinetic tape to the next degree. So Nikken has created these technologies, and we're going to learn about one that looks like the little pad with the crisscrosses. We're going to learn more about that tonight. Constantly creating, recreating, and offering products that are user-friendly that we can incorporate in our daily life.
And the W in good news is water. Our bodies are 70% water. And in order to stay hydrated and not become dehydrated, you need water. And the PyMag water that Nikken has is most like the water already in your body. So when you drink PyMag water, you are hydrated. And I learned this over the summer, especially when I was drinking the water, and you see the waterfall right there. And we also have the sports bottle to go on the left side. I had those two things. And I lifeguard in South Carolina, and it's very hot. It's over 100 degrees most days. And I was using a lot of lotion until I started using the shower head that you see to the right of the waterfall. I started using that, and I stopped using lotion because my body was hydrated. And PyMag water tastes good, and it is so good for your body, and it is a game changer.
And the S in news stands for sleep. Nancy read about the body burden, and one poor night's sleep can really affect you. Well, this week on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day in North America, is Thanksgiving's Day. And 25 years ago on Thanksgiving Day, I broke my neck in a little car accident. It was a big car accident, in fact, and I ended up having a halo for 3 months, and I hurt all the time. And it was this sleep system that I got to try and I felt relief. And within 7 days, I was able to get out of bed in one motion rather than having to push myself up on my side and slowly sit up. So that was 22 years ago, and I am so very grateful, and so many others' lives have changed for the better with getting good quality sleep. Now, our focus of the week, we have a business with a lot of solutions, but this week's focus is called our new Kenko ground. We've been talking about news. Well, the good news, G in good, stands for ground or grounding. And that's what this pad is. It really is the Rolls Royce of grounding solutions. Nikken is not the first in this realm, but they've been looking at it for a long time. And in fact, this product was in the works for over a year. And that's because this product is made with a lot of thought, a lot of technology, and they've done it in a way that it's so superior and it's designed to stand the test of time, yet be head and shoulders above other things that might be out there. This is connecting you to the earth, Mother Earth, that gives you back good things and really helps to put your body into a state that it may not ever be unless you're standing directly on the earth.
How do we find out about these phenomenal technologies? Well, one way is to start by making a commitment to buy some products and get involved. Perhaps you might feel like we do, the compelling need to tell other people about the products, about the business opportunity to relieve some of their financial stress and financial burdens. What we do is we invite people to join at whatever level they would like to be at and what is comfortable for them, whether they want to try product, whether they're interested in the business, or both. Nikken does all the difficult things. They do the tough stuff. They ship all the products directly to the customer. We do not warehouse. We don't have to inventory products. They do all of the back office operations. And what do we get in return for sharing what we've learned and what we've experienced? Nikken rewards us at the end of every week with a retail commission as consultants. And also there are the ability to get incentives and bonuses, luxury trips like a trip to Italy this spring. That's all available to us.
And what do Nikken entrepreneurs do? Well, right now we're all on a Zoom call. This is what we do. We leverage each other. There's always somebody out there to help. And if a potential customer asks us a question and we don't know the answer, we have multiple places to go. And it's just, we choose this active wellness and a life of balance, and we choose it with like people. We all want the same thing. We want to share what we're doing. And Ann talked about, we get a paycheck, but every dollar that we do make by sharing this, we help somebody. And it's very, very, I can't even express it. It's a great thing to do.
And so what is our potential? Well, we really don't know. It's as if your potential is the seeds inside of an apple. And so if you plant those seeds, sure, some trees are going to come up, but do you know how many apples are going to come? You don't. And it's an orchard. And you can't count the seeds, and you can count the seeds but not count the crop. And so what happens in Nikken is that we all work together, and we actually reach so many people. Sometimes we just don't know how many people we reach. The best thing that I've found out about the company, which is not anything I thought would happen, is that it's an inside job. And so as we work together, we're building character. We have something called Humans Being More. where we have mentors and they reach out to us, we reach out to them, and we're on the road together. And we're affecting one home at a time. And it is rewarding. There's really no words to explain it except that it's you reach your potential and you don't even realize what that is until you're on your way there. And we do it together as a team.
And the beautiful thing is this team is not only the team that may be financially connected, but we all work collaboratively as a whole Nikken family. And that is very unusual in our industry. And I just find that to be one of the great joys that we have in Nikken. So as we wrap this up, you see again those 5 pillars on this slide: healthy mind, body, family, society, and finances. Have you seen something or heard something over the last few minutes that might help those 1 or 2 areas that you think might need a little more balance? Well, if so, we really encourage you to get back with that person that invited you on tonight, or if you're listening to this recording, and help them help you begin that active wellness life. You might just want to connect that person with other people, and that's great. You can be that connector. You might want to just improve your own health and become a wellness consumer. Or you might be ready to join us and be part of our team and make a bigger impact for others. Whatever the choice is, we're glad and we're here to answer any questions and help you any way we can.